Hello, my fellow benchmarkers. I am excited today to show you how you can wirelessly cast your display to any of our boardroom displays. I'm here in the South office in the big boardroom, and this was the last place I needed to set this up. So this is set up in every boardroom across Royal LePage Benchmark. The tool is called AirServer. You'll actually see it down here. It's got this little rectangle up arrow. So if it's not running, just pop open the start menu, do a search for AirServer. I have also tried to pin it to the taskbar where possible. So again, it's the little rectangle with an arrow up on it. And on this screen, you're actually going to see instructions on how to cast from your Windows PC, from a Mac computer, or an iPhone or iPad, or an Android device and Chromebook. So the neat thing with AirServer is that you can cast from any of those devices onto the screen. So that means, whether you're running Windows or Mac or whatever it is, you'll be able to wirelessly cast your display onto the screen. Now, there's a couple things you want to be sure of. Number one, you want to be sure that you're connected to the same wireless network as the computer here. So I'm at the Royal LePage wireless network, so that's good for me. The other thing you're going to want to make sure is that if it doesn't connect, you can just restart your computer. Sometimes that's what happened. We obviously do have a fail-safe, right? If you do need it, you can still connect via the HDMI, but it's really nice when you're running in a big boardroom like this to not have to be so close and work like that. At the same time, sometimes you don't want to log into this computer, and that way you can run it off of your own computer. So let's look at how we actually can cast. It'll get weird for a second, but bear with me. So I have this, listing presentation. Let's say I wanted to present this to my clients here in the South boardroom. So what I'll do is I'll click down here, and I'm on Windows 11. I'll click down here on the notification section, and I'm going to go to Cast. On Windows 10, this would be Connect. At the same time, if you don't even know what it is, you can actually hit Windows K, which is what I have up here on the screen. So the Windows key, and I'll hit the K key at the same time, and you'll see down here a cast. Now what I'm looking for is at the bottom right, it says South Big Boardroom TV, and that matches what I have here. So I'll click on that, and then you'll see it's connecting. AirServer now will actually say that it's connecting for me. And going back to my AirServer screen, you can now see that what is on my desktop, which is in fact a recording of me, is getting cast directly to the screen. So again, if you're running through your listing presentation, you can go ahead and do that stuff. Let me go back to my screen recording here. And what I want to show you is just a couple things. You'll see the Connect to South Big Boardroom up here. You can move it by clicking and dragging the little handle on the left side. You can also unpin it. So if you unpin it, you'll see it disappears. But when you go back to the top, it comes back up, which is really nice because that way it's kind of not in your way. So I'll click on this, and I'm not going to disconnect yet. I'm going to show you one other neat thing and what really sold me on AirServer. So yes, here I am, I can connect my one display, but in fact, I can connect multiple devices to AirServer at the same time. So as you can see, I still have my desktop up. I'm going to pull up my phone. And in the instructions on AirServer, it says for Samsung, you're going to open up your notification tab and go to Smart View, which is what I have here. So just to show you, right, I swipe down on my phone, swipe down again, and I went to Smart View. I had to find it a little bit. It's going to ask me what device I want to connect to, and you can see here it says South Big Boardroom TV, so I'll tap on that. It asks me if I'm sure I want to start sharing it in Smart View, and check this out. Here is what is really cool. Is you will see in a moment up here, and if it doesn't go, don't worry about it. Give it a second. Sometimes it happens. I'll just do it again. Hit start now. Of course, it gives me issues now. Let's see. All right, let's see. I'll give it an extra second to find it. Jeez Louise. All right, here we go. There you go. Wait a little second for it to find the screen. But what you'll notice here is now I actually have on this computer, I have my Android phone here, and I have my desktop. So it's really cool because if you're showing somebody, how to do something via desktop and mobile, maybe you're showing them how to search for homes, and you want to say, hey, you know what, when you're in front of the house, here's what you're going to do. You can actually do this all via AirServer and show the back end and the front end and all that. The neat thing, again, also is that I could be sharing a Mac PC here, an iPhone, Android, whatever it is. And when I click on it, I can actually say, okay, let's make that one full screen. And then I'm going to come back make that small. So you see I actually have these controls, and then at one point I don't want my phone. I'll X that out. Now it's just my computer, and I'll X that up here, and oh, it's going by quick. And now I'm back to my instructions. So as mentioned, I'm really excited that this is installed now in all the boardrooms across Royal LePage Benchmark, so you can wirelessly cast your display to them and not have to worry about hooking up. Again, a couple of reminders. Number one, make sure you are set up on the same wireless network. If your computer doesn't connect, I find generally a restart will do it, or use the old cable fallback. Cheers, everybody. If you got any questions, you know where to reach me. I'm right here, Mike Robel, Mike W at royallepage.ca, 647-242-7175. Send me a text. I'm bad with my voicemails. Cheers, everybody. Talk soon.